Bone conduction headphones, earplugs? Huh? That's right. Yes, there is a meaning behind earplugs with bone conduction headphones. Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to sharing with you about a very affordable Bluetooth headphones that uses bone conduction technology. What is bone conduction technology? It allows you to hear through your bone rather than going with traditional headphones that you plug into your ears, into your ear canal. It's very cool. You can even, in fact, cover your ears and still hear sound that's coming through these earpieces. Looking forward to diving in. I'll turn it on. I'll share with you some environments. When I first got them, I was like, I'm not really sure I'm crazy about them, but the more I've gotten to use them, I really see the benefits of them. I also had, many years ago when I was swimming laps, I used to use some headphones that used bone conduction technology in the water, and it really does work. Do keep in mind, it's not going to be with these headphones. I'll say right away that they really do have serve a purpose and they work well. But as far as sound for listening to music, or especially with music, it's not going to be that high def sound. But again, these headphones allow for people that have hearing issues, and also for people to be more aware of their environment. And also for those that don't want to put headphones into their ears because they're worried about that. So do click on the link in the description, and I will work on with the seller. They're supposed to send me a code. If there is any code, I will put that there as well, so you could benefit from additional discounts. You can also read reviews. You can ask questions, order it, and I do appreciate you clicking on the link. In fact, the price point currently is $39.99. Very affordable. If you were to, and you may be aware of the technology, a lot of people are starting to look. There's another company that is very popular amongst athletes called Aftershocks, Trex, and they're as high as $149.99. So for quite a bit less, you can get some of these headphones. Obviously, you want the quality there, and I have been impressed with for what these do. So I'm glad I had an opportunity, and it for someone also that's on a budget. So they do have some that are $99.95 and $149.95. So, but I'll put a link to these in the description. This is the box it comes in. A nice box to give as a as a gift. They've done a nice job in the back. They explain all the features and what the buttons are for. You have a two-sided instruction sheet there. So you got all the information there. You got your micro cable for charging, and on the headphones, there is a port in the back here, and that goes right back there, and that is the port. So there you go, that's for that. And then of course, again, you have the earplugs, and maybe it's just saying, hey, you can put earplugs in your ears and you could still benefit from listening. So first of all, let me share with you some highlights. They are very, very lightweight. And the way they sit on your head is they have this band, and they seem to stay on very well. So right in front of your ear, there's the bone, and it just sits right there. And that's it. Very lightweight. You can move around. They seem to stay in place, which is great. Also, if you are a runner, you sweat, or you're into working out, you're hiking as I do, they're IP56 rated, which is for sweat. So they're sweat resistant as well. And they are comfortable. They may initially, like for me, took a little bit getting used to as far as comfort goes, but they're so lightweight. Titanium material, so they can take the abuse, as you can see here, and you could bend them and they'll hold up. The other buttons that they have on here, there's 3 buttons in the front. You've got your volume up, your volume down on the 2 ends. There's also for seek forward, seek back, and then you have your on-off button. You've got your play-pause button there, and then there's a light. Now, if I turn it on, it does have someone in Chinese speaking English saying power on, and it does for power off. And there you go. It does say that, although it's a little bit, maybe some people may not fully understand because it's not full in English with an English accent, but enough for you know that you can hear it saying power on. This button here is the multi-purpose button. This helps for answering calls, hanging up, and play pause. So it covers all the bases and it connects very quickly as well with Bluetooth. So the other features, actually, before I highlight the buttons and play a little audio, is let's see, the playback time is up to 4 hours, depending upon the volume that it says. Now, I have not ran out of battery life during my time of testing it, but I've had, certainly a good amount of time get a good feel for these headphones for me to share with you. When I got the headphones and charging, it took about an hour. They're saying here for a full charge, it takes 90 minutes. For wireless range, I was really impressed. It says here 49 feet. I was able to go even about 70 feet, and I was doing that in the gym, and I could have probably still gone a little bit, and I figured, okay, that was enough. So 70 feet, so very, very impressed. Let me see if there's any other bits of information. It does say standby time, 15 days, charging time, an hour and a half, which I mentioned. And the product weight is 35.5 grams. Very, very lightweight. So impressive. So now let me just go ahead and turn them on. And one thing as well, you see these are like speakers. So you can still hear through your ear. Again, if you cover it, then you can hear through the bone and the bone conduction. Very, very cool. So, all right, let me go ahead and turn them on. Power on, it says. Connected. And then there is the blue light there. And let me put these on. Now, what's really cool, if you really raise the volume up, you can almost feel like this bass. These have like this shaky feel to it. It's pretty wild. Sometimes it's maybe a little bit too much for me, but nonetheless, it still allows you to get that vibration feel. When you are listening to music, they're not going to be this high def sound. So I would say that is one of the things to take in consideration. If you're looking for a high fidelity, high definition sounding headphones, these are not going to be for you. Again, these serve a purpose. And what the purpose is, one, people might have an issue with hearing. Two, being able to hear around your surroundings. So while you are listening to the music, you're listening to podcasts or an audio book, you can still hear and be aware of your surroundings. Very key. And there are times when I was doing my stand-up bike and I would ride on the road and I'd have those headphones in my ears. Not very safe. And I'm going to share with you some other examples of it where it makes sense for these. So let me go ahead and play. So now they're on. If I were to cover my ears, I could still hear through the bone. Pretty amazing. And I'll put them up to my microphone. See, it's got a bass. It does. And so again, they're not the best. They're not the worst as far as sound. They're decent. And I definitely feel, as I'm going to share with you now, how I feel they're beneficial. So let me go ahead and share some examples with you where I didn't feel it was the right situation for them and where I do feel they are. Enjoy. So I'm here testing these headphones at the gym, and if you are looking for headphones when you're working out at the gym, you want to really zone in and not hear the weights and the banging and people running on the treadmill, then these are probably not going to be for you, because while you can hear music or whatever you're listening to, you're also hearing a lot of background noise as well. It's a good thing in certain environments, but for me at the gym, I would find that these would be a little distracting, and also because the sound is not really very high def sound, I want to hear that high quality sound, especially when working at the gym, and get fired and pumped up. So as far as walking outside or cycling, just being by where cars are, these headphones really are very practical, because I've got music on as I'm recording this, just to want to hear what it's like, and I hear the cars. I used to do cycling, and I remember wearing my headphones, and it's so dangerous. So this gives you the opportunity to listen to what you want, whether it's music or audio, and being safe, being more aware of your surroundings. While the sound is not going to be stereo, it still allows you to hear something and get to be safe, and again, being familiar with your surroundings. So as far as hiking, being out in the outdoors, enjoying the atmosphere, I also see the benefit of wearing these headphones. One, because there's wild animals, there's snakes, you could run into some bears depending upon where you're hiking. There's also people that you might be on a trail and they say, excuse me, wearing headphones, you don't hear them. So you get the advantage too, as I'm listening to this bird chirping, I get to enjoy that environment and also listen to the music or audio, whatever I want to listen to. And again, just being safe in your environment and knowing what's going on around your surroundings. So definitely really seeing more of an advantage of these headphones than when I originally put them on. And again, it may not be perfect stereo sounding, but it's going to make you safer and make you more aware of your surroundings and get to enjoy the music or audio that you're listening to. So there you go. That gives you an idea, my thoughts. The gym, for me, didn't work so great. Too much surround noise where I want to be more focused and have those headphones in my ears. For those that might have hearing, that could be very beneficial. But the other areas where I really thought those made a lot of sense. Now, the last thing I wanted just to share with you is a call. These are not the greatest for calling, as you can hear, but
I'm leaving a voice note for the Jawbone with your headphones. I'm at the LA Fitness. Wanted to leave this part of the video demo so you can hear the background sound it picks up. Hope this is it.
Okay, so there you go. That gives you an idea with these bone conduction headphones, what to expect. Hopefully this video will give you a pretty good idea. I definitely went from being skeptical at first when I started listening to them to definitely feeling that these are purpose, and I know that I'm going to use them under environments, especially when I'm out hiking, because I always said I was worried at times to go hiking and having the headphones in, and then I might not hear a snake, or because the snakes are coming out, or they're hiking, there's bear warnings. So I want to make sure being able that I can still hear and be attentive for those type of things. And of course, if I'm walking out and about or I get back into cycling, then these would be perfect for those environments. Let me know if you have any questions. Get them today. Very affordable. Be sure to click on the link in the description. Check for any promotions that I can post for you. Try and see if I can help you save additional money. And looking forward to your comments. Of course, answer any questions you have. And if you are using these, leave any comments below. We'd love for you to share with others how it's working for you. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. And I hope you get to learn more about bone conduction technology and how you could benefit from them. Take care.